And welcome back. So last time on chapter 6 of Higurashi Tsumi, there was some competition of water gun violence and all the such. And here we are, one-on-one this time. So let's continue reading. We circled around the construction equipment, trying to take shots at each other. We were both sweating like crazy. Well, no shit, it's hot out. But I didn't feel tired. Really. Big drops of sweat tickled as they ran down my body. Rapid bursts of water flew across both of our paths. Neither of us had the advantage or disadvantage. I didn't feel elated that I might win, or frustrated that I might lose. I was just enjoying this battle with Reina. It was like a dance that I couldn't dance alone, a dance that I could only dance with an opponent. Reina sure is sharp when she gets serious. I don't like this serious face is kind of creeping me out though. It's giving me chills, exactly. Keiichi-san is good too. He's evenly matched with her. I can't even tell who's going to win. In fact, none of the observers could tell who was going to win. Neither could we. We had no idea who was going to win though. We had no idea when this battle would end. I didn't know why, but it was great fun just to watch, just to fight against Reina, and I didn't even care whether I won or lost. In fact, I never even wanted it to end. Oh really? Well, this is going to be a long recording. As we fired at each other, both of our tanks emptied, shortening our range. Inevitably, it became more and more like a melee than a gun battle. We fired our water guns as if trying to cut each other with blades of water, swinging the gun like a sword. We both came up with the idea to swing the gun hard to generate centrifugal force in order to increase the range of our attacks. I dived to duck your shot. I rolled on the ground and landed on my feet. I ducked her again. I ducked her shot again and swung my gun like a sword. Who could have imagined that our club's water gun battle would turn into one-on-one close combat like this? Absolutely nobody. Oh, you think so too, Reina? You too, Keiichi-kun? We're both breathing hard, calculating the timing needed to take a closer step. And then we both grinned wickedly at each other. This is so fun. I don't want it to ever end. Don't hate me if you lose. No, never. I'd hate myself for ending this game. But I know I won't be the one crying in the end. I don't know about that. Your feet are getting weak, like they're made of straw? Like they're made of straw. Shut up. Whoa. Wow, they both look so cool. Maibara-san, go. Ryugu-san, you can get him. I became relaxed enough to enjoy the battle and finally realized that many of our classmates were watching our one-on-one fight. I barely had any water left. I would have to make the next shot count or I was done for. It seemed like Reina was in the same situation too. The next shot will decide it. I wish we could fill up our tanks and keep going this forever though. Well, people enjoy things because they end eventually. Flowers are beautiful, especially because they wither. That is true. I see, that's one way to look at it. It's been fun fighting against you, but this is it. Indeed. Sorry, but I'm going to end this battle. Good luck, Keiichi-kun. Don't cry when you lose. Let's do this. Hell yeah. Whoa. Wow. But which one of them won? The cries of the cicadas echoed in the quiet schoolyard. They sounded like the hand of a watch ticking away the seconds. Neither one of us moved. We took our final shots and now stood motionless. It looked like one of those duels in Western movies. Who hit the other first? I don't know, I couldn't see it. Our classmates broke the silence first. We finally realized that our intensely beautiful one-on-one battle was over. Class Prez, what is your decision? I wonder. Mayon, in turn, realized that she had to deliver a verdict to end the game, like always. But she was just as stunned as the others, and it took her a moment to recover. Mayon was taking time to render her verdict. In fact, Reina and I didn't know who won either. My last shot flew fast and splashed sideways as if a blade had cut her chest. I knew that for sure, but at the same moment, Reina's shot hit me in the shoulder. Whoever shot the other first wins, whoever that is, but we didn't know if it was me or her. That's why we stood motionless, waiting for the verdict to be delivered. Did you see it, Rika? I can't even tell. Class Prez, who won this time? Everybody held their breath, waiting for Mion to call it. Reina and I kept staring at each other. The spectators were the only ones who were interested in who the winner was. To us, it wasn't that important. We had a great battle. We had both really wanted to do better than the other. Well, can we call it a draw then? We both wanted it to call it a tie. For this great battle, settling for a tie would be the best and most proper option. In other words, this one-on-one fight wasn't a battle to decide the winner. It seems like everybody is thinking the same way. Me? Yeah, about it. They can't move if you don't deliver a verdict. Yeah. What are you smirking about that? Okay, now you're going serious. Mion hates to settle for a tie because she loves to draw a line between superiors and inferiors. She tends to settle for a tie when deciding who is the loser because it's more fun to have as many people as possible suffer the punishment, but she's never settled for a tie between winners before. Mion holds a special feeling towards the meaning of being number one. Everybody continued holding their breath, awaiting her verdict. Please make it a tie. Everybody wished for that in their hearts. Mayon was hesitating to make the decision. She could have chosen a winner more easily if one of us did even a little bit better than the other. But even if one of us did a little better than the other, I feel like nothing fits better than settling for a tie. The two of you did great today. Mayon finally started speaking. Kei-chan and Reina, you showed us significant spirit and skill today. The explosive power you showed us was so beautiful that it's beyond even the highest praise I can ever give. It's very difficult for me to decide who the winner should be after watching such an amazing battle. But then, you mean we have two winners? I don't like to have two winners. That's not really the point of our club. Oh, damn it. Can't have a draw. However, they were both so good that it's very hard for me to decide who was better. So, I'm going to call it a tie for today. And they'll have another battle some other time to decide the winner. Okay, good. I expected she might settle for a tie. But I never thought she'd make us have another battle. Oh, great. Waibara-san, you were awesome. You were so cool. Ryuga-san, you gave me chills. It was like, you set our hearts on fire. The classmates rushed towards us and praised us for showing them something that cool. Reina and I were finally released from the tension of battle and dropped to our knees. Too bad. We tied. Yeah, I can't wait for our next battle though. Can you give me your hand? Of course. I was going to ask you the same thing. We both smiled at each other. It was the first time we ever hit it off like this. By the way, your Pretty good at that. What? What do you mean? Mei-chan, you're trying to get away without suffering the punishment, aren't you? She was just trying to sound cool, but the main reason she delivered that verdict was to protect herself. That's so like Mion, you know? Look, she's running away. Looks like my guess was right. She's so obvious. Oh, ain't that great. The bell rang, a sign that class was over while we all laughed at Mion. After that, good job out there, you two. Here, use this towel. No, no words for her. Rika-chan held out a towel, a big smile on her face. However, Reina and I stepped back and pointed our water guns at her. Meep. I was already shot many times. I told everybody I was already hit, but nobody believes me. Rika-chan was soaking wet. Well, nobody believed her because she really could be that sneaky, pretending that she was hit in order to stay in the game. It's your own fault that nobody believes you, you know? Sometimes it's hard to believe anything you say. Meep. Oh my god. Everybody is so mean to me. I feel lonely. I'm lonely like a poor kitten crying in a cardboard box because nobody wants her. Meep meep. Well, that's unfortunate, but it made Reina like flip out and wants you so bad. Boom goes the dynamite. The sound came from Reina's head. I saw a circle of smoke coming out of it. Reina must have pictured Rika-chan meowing like a cat in a cardboard box, like I expected. Oh, Rika-chan is an abandoned kitten. I'm taking her home with me. Ouch. Meep, and boom goes the dynamite. Reina, you're ruining how cool we looked earlier. It's embarrassing. Reina was back to her normal self and jumped on Rika-chan like a chameleon capturing his prey. Rika-chan struggles to get away. Come on everyone, get back to your classroom now. Chie-sensei clapped her hands and yelled at us from the window of the teacher's office. Let's go. Everyone exchanged smiles and ran back to the classroom. And little loading thing going on. Alright, we see new tips. A beautiful day. Oh, I see. Because the last time I recorded the first part was like 12 minutes. Not 12 minutes. I'm being stupid. I'm recording this for 13 minutes so far, but the first part, it was a total of 50 minutes. Because it didn't give me that loading screen thing. Let's see. We'll do this. Alright, let's look at the new tips for this end of first chapter. No, beautiful day. Let's give it a read. One reason I like my house is because it has good ventilation. As long as there's a nice breeze, I don't have to rely on a fan to keep me cool. I can take down my futon from the windowsill, place my cushion near the open window, and enjoy the cool breeze of the evening. According to my page-a-day calendar, it's June 1983 today. While it was still June, it seemed like summer skipped the rainy season and was already coming around the corner. This was very abnormal, apparently. Even if it was abnormal weather that only comes around once in 100 years, if it was supposed to come in June of 1983, then it wasn't so much of a big deal. It was inevitable. On the other hand, the sudden evening shower on the way home from school was more unpredictable than anything else. Every day had been in perfect harmony, as if it was all carefully planned. I felt like something good was going to happen this year. How should I put it? It's like the feeling I get when I roll a 6 on the first throw of a board game and start off with a huge lead. When it comes to a die, the more you roll it, the more the total average is out. RNG luck. We actually roll a die many times every day of our lives, so it's not like one stroke of luck is really a big deal to be overly happy with. If I roll a 6 on my first throw and a 1 on the next throw, the total is 7. If you believe in fate, you might say there's a higher possibility of a 1 to come up on the die, but you can never actually tell what number you will roll. That's what fate is all about. You might roll a 6 again. The chance of rolling a 6 twice in a row is 1 out of 36. But if you look at each throw one by one, there's only a 1/6 chance of that miracle. The glass wind chime Satoko put up yesterday was making a refreshing sound. And oh. So that was it for the new tip. Yeah, let's look at the all tips, why not? Yeah, that's about it. Save and load. We'll save here. I don't know. I'm gonna end it here shortly. So, next part, or next time, we're gonna read chapter 2 of this. So, like, comment, and subscribe. See you then. Bye bye.